Welcome back to City Insider. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Manchester City Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Man City star wants to join Prem rival, and completed deal could see Guardiola say yes. Manchester City star wants to rejoin his former club, and while Pep Guardiola favours a different destination, he could give the green light following a completed deal, per a report. Speculation: Bernardo Silva could leave Man City rears its head each and every summer. It was no different this time around, with both PSG and Barcelona circling over the Portuguese playmaker. However, Man City resisted the temptation to cash in and subsequently convinced Silva to pen fresh terms. The 28-year-old signed a new contract running until 2026 on August 23. Per The Sun, Silva's future being undecided until just last week was a key factor in City rejecting all approaches for James McAtee. The 20-year-old occupies a similar role to Silva and is viewed as a player who could make an impact if given first-team opportunities. However, with Silva successfully tied down for the long haul, The Sun suggests McAtee's future is now back on the table. That's news that'll be greeted warmly over at McAtee's former club, Sheffield United. McAtee thrived during a season-long loan at Bramall Lane last season, with his 9 goals and 3 assists helping fire the Blades to promotion. The Sun state McAtee fancies a return to Sheffield United and will ask for Guardiola's permission to change clubs. If granted, another loan deal will be discussed, but while the Silva situation makes a McAtee exit more likely, Sheffield United do face issues. Indeed, the report stated Guardiola would prefer to loan McAtee to either a top European club or a top-half Premier team. Explaining why, it suggested the City boss believes moving to a higher-ranking club would better suit the style of play City are instilling in McAtee. Blades boss Paul Heckingbottom will fancy his chances of overseeing a fruitful season this year. However, it would be difficult to argue the club's ambition stretches beyond simply avoiding relegation. As such, while McAtee is willing to rejoin the Blades, the club have a task on their hands in convincing Man City they're the right place for McAtee to be. Matheus Nunes refusing to train in bid to force £60 million Man City move. Matheus Nunes is facing disciplinary action from Wolverhampton Wanderers after stopping training as he bids to push through a move to Manchester City. The Portugal attacking midfielder has told Wolves he wants to join Manchester City, who have had a £47 million bid for the player rejected, but Wolves are adamant Nunes will not be leaving unless their valuation of at least £60 million is met, as the Midlands club stand firm in the wake of City's interest. It is understood that Nunes did not train on Sunday or Monday. Wolves are due to play Blackpool in the Carabao Cup second round at Molineux on Tuesday night. Nunes is due to face disciplinary action as a result of his absence. Wolves will bring the 25-year-old back into their squad after Friday's transfer deadline has passed unless he leaves before then. Nunes joined Wolves from Sporting Lisbon for £42 million 12 months ago and has 4 years left to run on his contract with the club. City, who have also looked at Eberechi's at Crystal Palace, want to add another midfielder this week after losing talisman Kevin De Bruyne for 4 to 5 months through injury. Pep Guardiola, who is currently recuperating in Barcelona after back surgery and missed Sunday's 2-1 win at Sheffield United, has already signed Mateo Kovacic and Jeremy Doku this summer, as well as defender Josko Gvardiol, but is hoping for further reinforcements. City wanted to sign Lucas Paqueta from West Ham but abandoned their pursuit after the Football Association began an investigation into alleged betting breaches by the Brazil midfielder. Wolves have an interest in the City midfielder Tommy Doyle, who spent last season on loan at Sheffield United. That interest could be formalised were Nunes to join the Premier League and European champions. Meanwhile, Barcelona are continuing to explore a loan deal for City full-back João Cancelo. Here we go, Fabrizio Romano says, amazing, £60 million player is leaving Man City now. It has been reported that Manchester City outcast João Cancelo is now set to join Barcelona on loan with an option to buy. This comes from Fabrizio Romano as the £60 million Telegraph. Man's future has been up in the air throughout the summer transfer window, but now it seems like Manchester City and Barcelona have reached an agreement over a season-long loan deal for João Cancelo. Branded as an amazing player by Bernardo Silva, some felt that Pep Guardiola and the 29-year-old would mend their reportedly fractured relationship this summer. However, it seems like all parties involved have decided to move their separate ways. especially after City's success with playing 4 centre-backs in defence for a majority of their previous campaign. Now, Fabrizio Romano has given his "here we go" to a loan deal with an option to buy involving João Cancelo and Barcelona. It has also been mentioned that both clubs are exchanging documents to get the deal over the line on Monday. The decorated defender is set to travel to Barcelona tonight. For Manchester City, it is best that João Cancelo has signed for Barcelona on loan, as he simply does not have a place in their system anymore. Apart from the reported rift between Cancelo and Guardiola, their current system excludes attacking fullbacks on either side in any case. Nor does there seem to be any plan to incorporate such a profile. For Barcelona, they get their hands on a truly elite player, especially to bolster their side at right back, where they have been in need of strengthening. As for João Cancelo himself, he could now start for one of the biggest clubs in the world, despite his reputation being at an all-time low since his underwhelming loan move to Bayern. Ruben Dias spots title-winning quality in Man City win at Sheffield United. Manchester City's players are not underestimating the importance of their late win at Sheffield United when it comes to the bigger picture of defending their Premier League title. Defender Ruben Dias believes wins like the one at Bramall Lane will prove crucial at the end of the season when City hope they are in a title race. It's still very early stages for that. Talking about the title, but the team that wins the Premier League, it's a build-up of these small wins and small margins, he said. We all know it. We've been here, we've done it. We all know how important it was today. We needed a lot of patience, especially to not get frustrated and keep doing what we do best. We kept playing our game, and it's always a special moment in a season when you're able to go on and look for a second after a tough moment with us conceding a goal. We got it, and it's very important. Diaz also reflected on playing without manager Pep Guardiola on the sidelines, with the boss recovering from back surgery in Barcelona until after the September international break. We all know each other very well, said the defender. He's been with us for a long time, so obviously we miss him, and we want him back. We know exactly what we're doing and what we have to do. We understand it's important he recovers in the best way possible. He was in contact the whole time. We had a bit of nerves at the end, but we got the 3 points, and we keep moving forward. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.